ādeśe aham bhagavato varteyāmīva-sūdana sthānaṁ tau ihānujānīhi prajānāṁ mam cha prabho. So as we know the context is when Brahma was born, he was assigned a task to create or fulfill this material world or this particular universe with living entities. So as we know, when Brahma took birth, what is created first? He created 5 things first. First called tamaha, then moha, mahamoha, tamisham and andhatamisham. So Brahma, unless or until he creates tama, moha, mahamoha, tamisham, andhatamisham, till then the living entity will not be inspired to be here in this world. Tama means darkness, andhakar or ignorance. So first living entity put into the ignorance what I am, the forgotten what I am. Jivere sarup hoye Krishna nidda, that forgotten. The forgetfulness came when batu the tama. The moha. Moha means I am this body. That's called illusion. Mahamoha means, anyway, moha means I am this body. And mahamoha means anything in relation to his body is mine. Tamisham, andhatamisham. So like this, Brahma was created so that the jiva can be inspired to be here or can feel he is happy. That too in illusion. So when he created this, he felt very guilty. Why he felt guilty? What I am doing? And हम जीवों को फंसाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. He felt lot of what is this I am doing? So he was not happy at all. I am trapping the jiva in this material world. So the whole purpose of creation what is the purpose of creation? Material world is created to rectify the jiva. And so that they can be sent back to the spiritual world. Because this is the dukhalayam asasatam, this place. And this is not the right place to be here. So he felt not happy. So next he created 4 Kumaras. And asked him, please help me to fulfill my service. Sometime the top level devotee, assistant, please do this service. So then he created 4 Kumaras and say, I got you some service, please help me to do service to fulfill the whole with the population. So Kumara says, excuse me, my authority, I cannot do so. They say, no, I am not interested. No, because they are very spiritually elevated. So even though he denied the order of his authority and his father, but they were not implicated by any sinful activity because they have chosen the higher path. But Brahma wanted to indulge in get married and create children, but they said, no, we are not interested. We want to continue the transcendental path. And B want to remain as 5-year-old children. So still if you come across somewhere Kumaras because of some, you find same 5-year-old small children. Why they want to be remain like that? What is the reason? The desire to be like that. So that the sexual urge cannot arise. No? Children may not have sexual urge. So they know if one arises, may be difficult for us to control. So they want to remain as a 5-year-old boy. So that's the reason we have read when he went to the Vaikuntha. So they were all small children. So that's the reason Jai Bija confused. What is this small children coming here and doing in the Vaikuntha? Simply roaming this town. So that is so the Brahma first time he felt guilty. What is this? What I am created. Second, he wanted some assistant. He created something. The assistant also denied. So he was little unhappy and little angry also. Now, if some service assigned to you, if your assistant do not do right work, then you become angry. So a little anger also came. So through anger, the red and blue color small child Shiva came from between the eyebrows. So then he thought, maybe this person will do something good for me. Anyway, so they asked, so Lord Shiva is starting, but instead of positive, negative service he started doing. Before creation, he started destroying everything. So then he lifted, what is this? They denied that this person came. Before starting creation, he started destroying only. Bhuta Pasacha, he started creating the all. And so much so that they are eyeing on a Brahma. So you were a little afraid also, what is happening this? So then he requested, please, my Lord, my dear Lord Shiva, please go and do some tapasya. Now, this is not the right time for you to act now. So Lord Shiva goes for doing tapasya. So again disappointed came. Then he was thinking what to do. So the daughter has come out from Brahma, and somehow by seeing he got attracted towards his own daughter. And as we have read in the past, he started chasing her. That too with sexual intercourse. With the intention. And his own son, initially they said, what is, my dear father, what are you doing? But he did not hear. And when they all prayed to the Lord, please give me the right intelligence to my father so that he can be saved. So somehow, anyway, he was saved by the mercy of the Lord. But still, he felt again digested. What is this? I am getting attracted towards my own daughter. So again, his service, some stumbling block. See, how many blocks are coming? First, some dissatisfaction. Then second, Kumaras, then Shiva. Then he's getting attracted each time. But still, he never lost the faith. No, let me try again. Then he created 10 sons. Marichi, Vasishtha, Pulastya, these all 10 sons. And ask him, please, my dear, do something. I have desire. I have been assigned with some service. Please help me. So they did little here and there, but they were deficiency in their service. But they were not able to do proper service. What Brahma actually wanted and what the task was assigned to him. So again, so fifth failure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth failure continuously is happening. So then he started thinking what to do. He started praying, Krishna, please help me. So when he started praying, from his body to left and right sides, two entity came, which they came, Swayambhu Manu and Satrupa. So even though both of came from Brahma, almost together, they were not the brother and sister, they were the couple. They are the husband and wife. They came out from the body of Brahma. It's not a fairy tale, it's happened. Now somebody may ask, how from one hand, this side, this is something can come automatically like this. And this happened. Anganyas, even the Lord, Anganyas Sakalin. Brahma is also very, very, and that too is empowered by the Lord. So when Swayambhu and Satrupa came, Swayambhu asked, Swayambhu was a very nice child, owing his father, please my dear father, I wish to serve you, please tell me what to do. And so that is a sloka, the Manu saying, manur uvāca, ādeśe aham bhagavato varteyāmīva-sūdana. Please give me the order, what should I do? And he said he will assign by Brahma to create population. So he said, sthānaṁ tva ihānujānīhi. Ihānujānīhi. Anujānīhi means? Jānīhi means? No. Please let me know. Anujānīhi means. Sthānaṁ prajānāṁ mam cha prabho. Prajānāṁ means to the population I'm going to create, and mam means my. So the children, the people which we are going to create, and aham is sthānaṁ, which place I should go and create this. So Brahma directed him, please go to earth planet and do so. Please go to where? Earth planet and do so. So okay, thank you. When you see from top, now he was in the top, somewhere Brahmaloka, somewhere you see, I have to go to earth planet. When he saw earth is not there. So, now, yad okaḥ sarva-bhūtānāṁ mahī, magnā. Mahī means prithvi. Magnā means immersed. Mahāmbhasi. So in the great water it was inundated. So he has to go live there, create population, but that place itself is not there. Asyā uddharaṇe yatno devyā vidhīyatām. So when, O master of the demigods, now he is saying to when the Manu found that the earth is not there, he has to go and create, but the place is not there. So he says, O master of demigods, but Brahma is referring, please attempt to lift the earth, which is immersed into the great water. What is the great water? Garbhodaka ocean. Because it is the dwelling place of all living entities, it can be done by your endeavor and by the mercy of the Lord. So they said it can be done by your endeavor and also mercy of the Lord together. Like in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter gives the accomplishment of any action is how many factors? 5 factors. So materially anything you want to accomplish, there are 5 factors. But spiritually if you want to accomplish anything, there are 2 factors. Your yatna, your endeavor, and mercy. Anything you want to achieve in spiritual, any task, any assignment, anything you want to do, your sincere, honest endeavor. Even though you may not have skills, even though you may not have if that endeavor is sincere, then automatically mercy of the Lord will come. Like as we know, in the South India Srirangam temple, that Brahmana, illiterate Brahmana, don't know how to read. But his guru has asked him, you should read Bhagavad Gita every day, full Bhagavad Gita. Even though he do not know how to read, he's a deficiency in his skills, he cannot read. But the task is assigned to him to read Bhagavad Gita. So what he was doing? He was attempting. So that attempt, doing that attempt was appreciated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Prabhu says, you are the right person to understand Bhagavad Gita. You are the person who really understood Bhagavad Gita. So any task, service is given in the spiritual path. It may look like you may not have some skills or something, but if you sincerely attempt to do that task honestly, without any selfish motive, then the mercy of Krishna will come. You can fulfill unparalleled, extraordinary task, which is may look like beyond your imagination. How can you do this? But Krishna can make it happen. So now Brahma will ask to Manu, please get back my dwelling place and the living entities where he was assigned. Then what Brahma did here, Brahma says, parameṣṭhī means, many places come bhagavatam. Parameṣṭhī means Brahma. Brahma is being referred as parameṣṭhī. Why it is, we'll discuss sometime later. Parameṣṭhī tva apāṁ madhye tathā sannām avekṣayāgām katham enam samannesya iti dadhyo dhiyachiram. So when he is asked, he has to bring back the earth. It's not so easy to carry the earth and put. Brahma cannot do so. As beyond Brahma's power or strength. So what he did? Dadhau dhiyachiram. So Prabhupada is writing, Brahma gave his attention for a long time how it can be lifted. He cannot lift, but he still is thinking how it can be brought back into the right location. So when you give the thoughts to your mind, Krishna will help you with different ways and means. So in this purport, Prabhupada is writing now, in this particular case which is being mentioned, is a mention of a Varāha Avtara. Which Varāha this is? Śvēt Varāha, who appeared into the Swayambhu Manu. As we know, in the first, when Śvēt Varāha comes in this one day of Brahma is called, which Kalpa? Śvēt Varāha Kalpa. So, as we know, when Brahma, daytime he creates and things happens, when Brahma is supposed to go to rest. Now, and the night happens, Brahma goes for sleep. How many hours Brahma sleeps? 12 hours. Long sleep. One stress, 12 hours Brahma. So after the daytime, the great labor, when he has to go to sleep, so as night approaches, what happens? Whole Bhumandala is resting on what? Shesh. Sheshnag, the whole Bhumandala is resting. And then there are some other Bhuvaswa, Mahajan, Tap, Satlok, they are there in the sky. But this mandala is a gross thing, other are subtle, is resting on a Sheshnag. So as Brahma's night approaches, the fire from the Sheshnag comes for 36,000 years. For how many years? And by the flame with a huge blazing fire comes till Swarga Loka, everyone, every jiva or everything get burnt into the ashes. So they have to die, everyone. They get burnt into the ashes. When Brahma nights gets approached for 36,000 years, huge. Then after Sargaloka, Mahalok, Janlok, we have discussed previously. Because Swarga, so much fire from down to Swarga, Mahalok, they get the heat and they move with the special airplane from Mahaloks to Janlok. So Jan, Tap, Satlok, 3 people are there. Mahalok is empty, this get all burnt. For 36,000 years. Then after 36,000 years of burning, hues, what comes? Torrent of rains comes, hues. Like a samvartaka cloud. Which cloud? Samvartaka. That the analogy is there by the acharyas in our, I think, 10th canto. Like a pillar kind of hues. Musaladhar. Kind of like a pillar kind of this one drop comes like a pillar kind of drop. Huge. Nothing can sustain. So the hues that come, so that everything get inundated in the water. The whole universe, anyway half it was filled with the water only, we'll not discuss. Then all get filled. So till Swarga or Mahalok get inundated completely in the water. And actual night happens, so even from Maha, Jan, so Tap, Jan, Tap and Satyalok, all people when Brahma sleeps, where he sleeps? Then he goes to the body of Garudakshai Vishnu. Along with all the Jiva which are not died. Till Swarga everyone is died. Rest of the Jivas they are living, the all goes back to the body of Garudakshai Vishnu, take the rest. When Brahma again gets up, till died everything got burnt, he has to again create. So when he has to create again, so then Jiva comes back directly. When he gets up, Jiva also gets up along with. So they also sleep, all the Jiva from Jan, Tap, Sat, all. They sleep only for 12 hours of Brahma. So when Brahma gets up, they also gets up. So they get up in that place. So when he gets up, then, so this is being explained, what is explained for the one particular day of Brahma. So that time, once it so happened, not always does not happen, once so happened, because he has to create, then he has to populate with the human beings. Another thing, that time you find the earth supposed to be there, but earth is not there, is gone inside the Garbhodak ocean. So, and that time, Brahma is supposed to do some arrangement, like some problem. So president has to do work somehow to solve the problem. But beyond his capacity to solve the problem, then he starts praying to the Lord very sincerely. Brahma gave his attention for a long time to how it could be lifted, and he started praying. So today's sloka says, Srajato me chitir varibhi pilavyamana rasam gata. It's gone pilavyamana, it's gone inundated down. So while I have been engaged in process of creation, is about to create, the earth has been inundated by the touch of and gone inside the down depth in the water. Now what to do? Then he thought it is best to let the Almighty direct us. Please give that. When the direction less becomes, we are not able to do certain thing, then essentially we have to pray to the Lord. Please help me, the Lord. I don't know what to do. So Krishna is sitting in the heart. He'll give the some direction to execute our certain task. And if you faith, he will speak. Now, as you know, in the case of our Haridas Thakur, he was living in a cave, Along with him, who used to live? Snake. Very dangerous. Many people used to come and speak to him. So they were afraid. They have seen a snake. So they asked Haridas Thakura, please you leave this place because the snake is there. So that we can come and very comfortably can be there. So because Lord is there in the Paramatma form, Prabhu writes, so Paramatma directly is snake to please you go. So when they were the front of that, the snake goes out from the gap. So that they understood and the snake is gone out. So when we sincerely pray to the Lord, Lord direct us. He hears our prayers. You can speak to the Lord. He will give you the direction. He will make things happen. If any messy thing is happening, just pray, Krishna, please help me. I don't know. I am got now blank. Please help me out. So then you find direction. So anyway, when you start praying or thinking what to do and asking, Lord, please help me. So that time suddenly, one creature from his nose of Brahma, size of, very small, size of is called upper portion of the thumb, comes out from the nose of Brahma. Shh, like this. And start growing like anything. Sorry, Brahma seeing what is happening in this. Says becoming huge like elephant, a big mountain. So Brahma was astonished to see what is this all about. This entity is not anywhere in my creation. And Brahma knows, he has to create the body of all. He knows what kind of jiva is there. He is beyond this. Initially, he thought it may be some pretending and coming, some magic, something. But after some time, he understood because he was asking Lord to help him. Lord has come this particular form. So because he wanted to ascertain, is really the Lord has come? So when he was thinking, what happens? Tumultuous sound comes from the Lord in a Varāha form. We shaken the whole the layers of the universe. Shaking the tumultuous sound. Like when Nrsimhadev came from the pillar, is mentioned in the Bhagavatam, even shaken the whole universe was shaken. It is not an ordinary sound. This sound nobody can produce. No. Anyway, we have to put a little sound. We have to record mic to speak in this room. That sound vibrated the whole universe. So that happens. Then in the form was so much so that even Satyalok, Janlok, Taplok, they could be all able to have that darshan. And they are very, very spiritually elevated souls in the upper planetary systems. So when they saw this beautiful form, they start praying. Now this Varāha is different from pig. One pig is called, as Bhagavatam use, bid Varāha. This Varāha is different. It has tusk. Other Varāha, they will not have tusk, the pig. So it's a different form. And even though it is Varāha, is a boar, but it's not the ordinary boar. Lord always a transcendental body. Even he'll come in the tortoise, fish form, any other form, but they are not ordinary. They are transcendental form. Prabhu writes one of the purport in the first country, third chapter. The Lord takes or incarnate in all 84 leg species of life. All 84 leg different varieties of species, Lord incarnate in each species to help. The Lord is only one work. His major one work to purify us and take us back to His Dhamma. He always thinking how I can help the jiva so that they can be brought back to the spiritual world. So when this came, this huge form, so Jan Tapsat, this other form, they start doing prayers. Prayers are being mentioned. Then glorifying the Varāha. After the prayers was made, Lord makes again a tumultuous sound to confirm, yes, thank you so much. And the Lord, the dives and goes and bring the earth and to put in the right place. So this incident particularly where Hiranyaksh is not there, this happened in the Swayambhu Manu. In that case, Sweta Varāha, it came the white boar form. But almost similar thing happened when our mischievous, naughty, or Hiranyaksha, he took that earth and hide it into the Garbhodak ocean. So that time, again, Brahma prayed. That happened in which Manu? Chakshusha Manu. So there are 14 Manus. So Chakshusha Manu. First Swayambhu Manu. Second Sarochisa Manu. Third Uttam. Fourth Tamas. Then Revat. Chakshusha. Then Vevashvat Manu. We are there now. Then Savarni. Dakshavarni. Brahma Savarni. Dharma Shavarni, Rudra Shavarni, Dev Shavarni, like Indra Shavarni, like these 14 Manus are being mentioned. So, in the Chakshusha, when Lord appeared on that particular Chakshusha Manu, so he came in this which form? Which color? Rakt Bara. Brownish or red color. And that time the Lord again dived and wanted to bring the earth. That time Hiranyaksha comes. He says, oh no, you cannot take, you fight with me. So Lord fight for some time. Like Narasimha Bhagavan was fighting with the Hiranyakashipu. Just playing for some time. So he fought for some time. For give him pleasure. He wanted to fight with someone. So Lord also wanted to satisfy his desire. So but after some time, when the right time comes, how he died? What is Bhagavan? कैसे मारते? नहीं. एक चांटा मारते, कन पटे पे फटाक. बहुत देर तक भगवान थोड़ा खेलते रहे इसको. And then one slap, then he died. So like Hiranyakashipu also, Lord was just playing. For Lord is nothing. So but because he wanted to satisfy his desire, so as a demon satisfied his desire and slap, he dies off. Then he brought back the earth back. So this so even between the two Manus, again some flood comes, inundation happens partially. That does not call pralaya. Pralaya is 4 different prakar. There are 4 different varieties of pralaya. It's called ansik pralaya exists, Brahma night. Full pralaya happens when Brahma dies. Then what are 2 other pralayas? One pralaya when every moment pralaya is happening. Every moment everything is decaying. Every moment pralaya is happening. Everything, we say you put like this, after couple of years will die. Another atyanki pralaya, ultimate pralaya means when the jiva goes back to God. When your illusion get shattered, or illusion get go off, then actually called last pralaya. So we'll be seeing now in this particular chapter how this Varāha, and also it is beautifully mentioned here, the devotees of the Lord who are all confidential servitors, are sometimes perplexed in discharge of their respective duties. Sometimes some duty assigned work is there, sometimes you will be perplexed, you are not able to do so. So, but one should never feel discouraged. What they should do? They have full faith in the Lord. We should have full faith in the Lord and pray to Lord to fulfill my duty. So that by the mercy of the Lord, we will be able to perform our duty the best possible way. So that praying to the Lord is very important. And if the work, the duty, the assignment, the work being assigned by the Lord, similarly Lord will give the direction to fulfill. So, so that devotee always has faith. And even though they are not able to fulfill certain duties, still they try hard so that he will be able to fulfill the duties. So I will stop here unless there is any question. Tama, moha, mahamoha. Mahatarishram is called, or Andatamishram is called death. Death, mrityu. And one is, I am forgetting some things like this, is there in this chapter only beginning. So the Tamishram, Mahatamishram. So these five he has to create. If death is not there, now the fear is, I think one is fear, one is death. So that the Lord creates. Yes. The name is also the same name.
Initially you told about two cases. First case was that when four Kumaras first came, so they discovered the authority. And the authority was Brahma, who is a Vaishnava himself. But second time, when Manu came, he obeyed his father and he followed the authority. But first case was about his higher brother, was from higher brother. And second case was also for higher brother. Brahma was not fulfilling his own desire, he was doing and disciplined by the Lord. So why the fourth son of Kumaras has disobeyed the Brahma?
For the higher thing, we can disobey for purpose of higher things. Like many of us, we have disobeyed our father. For the higher purpose, we can do that. Like it is said that one is surrender completely, sarvatmana sarnam saranyam gato mukundam parhityakardam dev rishi bhūtāpnāṁ pitranāṁ. So we have the lot of rina we have, we are indebted to many, dev rishi bhūtāpnāṁ pitranāṁ. But out of this rina will come when we surrender to Krishna completely, sarvatmana. But so for higher thing we can disobey the lower thing. Higher purpose. See, the Kumara is not purpose for their sense gratification, but they want to do bhakti more. So that's the reason they disobeyed. And Brahma also appreciated core of the heart. Even though he got angry, sometime authority may say something, but you disobey. Outwardly they may be angry, but core of the heart they will be happy because you have taken the more higher task to do it. It so happens sometimes. And maybe authority may not be completely pure, but later on they realize, oh, he did right. Now just give you a simple example. Once happened, I asked somebody, hey, please, you have to do this work. Somehow he said, no, Prabhu, I want to read now. I have not read. I have not chanted nicely, I have to chant nicely. So outwardly I may become angry, but I'll understand, because he want to read more, he want to chant, which is not done so. He has been prior to this more than something else. So happens here. So Brahma, even though somehow he became a little frustrated, but at the same time he was happy because my children, they want to go. Ultimate purpose of Brahma, so that everyone can go back to Krishna Loka. So both were right. We are not saying that Manu is also right, even they are also right. Kumaras. Now, for higher purpose, we can leave out the lower instructions. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जगत पुरुष प्रभुपाद की